How do you align your messaging to attract the right clients to your childcare program? That's what we're discussing in this podcast episode. Welcome back. My name is Christina Rizakos, and you're in the right place, friend, if you are running a small in-home or a center and you need help with social media marketing. So one of the biggest challenges for daycare providers and center owners is attracting families that truly align with their program. So if you've ever felt like your inquiries come from parents who don't understand your values and who aren't the right fit, it might be a messaging issue. So the good news, and there is good news, with the right messaging, you can attract your ideal clients and fill your childcare program with families who love what you offer. I think that working in early learning centers and being passionate about, early learning education and running a program or out of your home, or even if it's a larger center, I think one of the things that really kind of solidify your decision in opening the center or program is getting parents that love what you do. They love your curriculum. They rave about your program, right? And that really feels validating to you. It feels like, wow, all this work, all this energy, it's finally paying off because I am connecting with clients that I absolutely love, right? We've all had that client that we think of, I wish every single one of my clients was exactly like this person, right? So there's nothing more, I think, gratifying as a provider or as a center owner than to attract the right type of clients, because kind of everything fits well after. Everything becomes so much easier. If you're attracting clients that don't get what you do, they don't understand it, they're giving you problems, then you know that, going into work and running your program or center can feel really, really a drain, like it's overwhelmingly draining at the end of the day, okay? So, and I don't want you to feel like that. But if you feel like you've been attracting the right clients, most probably it's a messaging problem. So hopefully I can give you some ideas on how to fix that, okay? So number one, I want you to define your ideal client clearly, okay? So you can call this a client avatar, whatever you want to call it. I want you to start thinking about this mom and dad that you're trying to attract in your program. And I want you to take out a piece of paper and just write things out that you want this mom and dad to feel when they walk in your program. I want you to get in their head and think to yourself, what are they concerned about when they're thinking of childcare? What does their day-to-day look like? What are they looking for when it comes to daycare? And I want you to write this down. It's really important to understand where your ideal client is at before even posting or creating your website or advertising your daycare. It's really important for you to know your ideal daycare client, because it does help craft the messaging that will resonate with them deeply. And once you have that, then you can sprinkle that everywhere, okay? So in your tours, social media, your marketing material, on your website, you can sprinkle that message everywhere. So I want you to start with that. Number two, I want you to use language that reflects your program. So your tone and word choice send signals. If you want to attract nurturing, community-minded families, your messaging should feel warm and personal. If your focus is school readiness or early academics, highlight outcomes, structure, and curriculum. It's really important that your childcare branding isn't just like a logo or a colors. A lot of the times we get so caught up in, well, I want my logo to look like that, and I want the tagline to be this, and I want that little cartoon in my logo to stand out. But in reality, you should be, I think, focusing more on the messaging that is attached to your brand, and thinking about how you speak and what you say to clients or in your messages or in your writing, in your copy, because it's really important that your phrases and your words reflect your values, right? So things like child-led exploration, for example, or family-style meals or nature-based learning. These are all words that are going to attract families that want, for example, family style meals, because that's important to them in their home, right? Again, a small tweak, but it does resonate differently, okay? Number three, show, don't just tell. So let your messaging come through visually as well. So I want you to share real photos of your space. Don't use Google images all the time or Canva images all the time. Please take the time to set up your environment, whether it's a classroom or in your home. Set it up well and share real photos of your space, photos of activities that you're doing with your kids, and what the daily rhythm feels like in your program, okay? And you always want to be showing things like happy quotes and reviews and testimonials that families give you or leave on your platforms, and let your program feel the way it sounds. Less robotic, more feeling, okay? This kind of authentic content helps parents self-select. The right ones will say, yes, this is exactly what I've been looking for. So for example, if I was new to homeschooling and I needed to find someone to kind of give me some guidance, I would do some research, and let's say I started following a few people on Instagram, for example. And I found an account that shared a peaceful morning around the table. Everyone's having breakfast. Mom doesn't look stressed out. There's music, worship music playing in the background. The kids are, just doing their work, and then they're cleaning up after themselves. And, visually, her home has like boards with the ABC and things like that around it. That would appeal to me more than if I were to follow someone that posted a video of like really rigid homeschooling with workbooks and desks that felt like school, right? That wouldn't appeal to me because those are not my values, right? So I want you to start thinking about that for your program as well. Number 4, repel the wrong fit gently. Okay? If your messaging can attract the right people, but also repel those gently, then you have done your job. Okay. Good messaging not only attracts, but it also gently filters out the wrong clients. And that's okay. You want to be doing that. You want to fill your daycare with families who are on the same page as you by being clear about what you offer and what you don't offer. You avoid misunderstandings and create a better experience for everyone. So for example, if you don't do screen time or serve only plant-based meals, say that. Parents who align with love will love you even more, right? If you're offering Christian-based and you start every day with prayer, say that. You're going to attract the right clients that do the same in their home, and you're going to attract those that don't necessarily have the same values as you, okay? And number 5, keep it consistent. From your Instagram bio to your email signature, your message should match across all platforms. Consistency builds trust and reinforces your brand. When parents hear the same message in multiple places, it helps them remember and trust you. So this can be a simple tagline. Think of something that obviously aligns with the values and what you are doing in your program. And then every time you sign off, every time you send a newsletter, an email, a text, every time you're posting a social or you are updating your website, I want you to always keep using the same messaging because it will attract the right families to your program. Your messaging is more than words. It's your first connection with the families you want to serve. By aligning your message with your values and speaking directly to your ideal clients, you create clarity, trust, and stronger enrollments. So there you have it, you guys. I hope that this gave you some ideas and some pointers. Let me know if it did. Send me a message. Let me know if it did. If you need help with social media marketing, I'm actually taking on 2 new clients this month that are ready for done for you services, whether it's having a social media manager that's going to create all your content for you and post it for you, or whether that's someone that is going to run your traffic campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. We do actually offer both. So if you're interested and you're ready to invest at least $10 a day on ads and your website is set up and so all your social media platforms, make sure that you check out the links in the show notes and apply to work together. We would love to help you out. If you're someone that doesn't have the budget for ads, but you do need help with social media, no worries. We do offer a very cost-effective school membership where you get a complete social media posting schedule texted to you every morning. So every morning you get something to post, a graphic that goes along with it. You get social media marketing training, workshops, and obviously support. So if you have a question, we have marketers in there that answer your question. Let me know if you need help with that. In any case, the links are in the show notes. Make sure you click on those and get some more information. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye for now.